Two things are infinite: the universe and human stupidity. And I'm not sure about the universe. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. I must be willing to give up what I am in order to become what I will be. A true genius admits that he knows nothing. A clever person solves a problem. A wise person avoids it. Wisdom is not a product of schooling, but of the lifelong attempt to acquire it. Only those who attempt the absurd can achieve the impossible. Genius is 1% talent and 99% hard work. Logic will get you from A to Z, imagination will get you everywhere. I am enough of an artist to draw freely upon my imagination. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited. Imagination encircles the world. I have no special talents. I am only passionately curious. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existence. One cannot help but be in awe when he contemplates the mysteries of eternity, of life, of the marvelous structure of reality. It is enough if one tries merely to comprehend a little of this mystery each day. When you are courting a nice girl, an hour seems like a second. When you sit on a red-hot cinder, a second seems like an hour. That's relativity. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. You can never solve a problem on the level on which it was created. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. You never fail until you stop trying. It is not that I'm so smart, but I stay with the questions much longer. Any fool can know. The point is to understand. Never memorize something that you can look up. The only thing that you absolutely have to know is the location of the library. Reading after a certain age diverts the mind too much from its creative pursuits. Any man who reads too much and uses his own brain too little falls into lazy habits of thinking. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. There are only two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle. The other is as though everything is a miracle. The pursuit of truth and beauty is a sphere of activity in which we are permitted to remain children all our lives. If you want your children to be intelligent, read them fairy tales. If you want them to be more intelligent, read them more fairy tales. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. Out of clutter, find simplicity. Everything must be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. Creativity is intelligence having fun. I'd rather be an optimist and a fool than a pessimist and right. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. The most beautiful experience we can have is the mysterious. It is the fundamental emotion that stands at the cradle of true art and true science. Science without religion is lame. Religion without science is blind. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. The world as we have created it is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. Once you can accept the universe as matter expanding into nothing that is something, wearing stripes with plaid comes easy. Black holes are where God divided by zero. God does not play dice with the universe. Time is an illusion. What is right is not always popular, and what is popular is not always right. Common sense is the collection of prejudices acquired by age 18. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. Look deep into nature and then you will understand everything better. The world is a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. We all know that light travels faster than sound. That's why certain people appear bright until you hear them speak. Blind belief in authority is the greatest enemy of truth. What a sad era when it is easier to smash an atom than a prejudice. It has become appallingly obvious that our technology has exceeded our humanity. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. I know not with what weapons World War III will be fought, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. If people are good only because they fear punishment and hope for reward, then we are a sorry lot indeed. Whoever is careless with the truth in small matters cannot be trusted with important matters. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. If A is a success in life, then A equals X plus Y plus Z. Work is X, Y is play, and Z is keeping your mouth shut. Try not to become a man of success. Rather, become a man of value. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. Gravitation is not responsible for people falling in love. When you trip over love, it is easy to get up. But when you fall in love, it is impossible to stand again. Love is a better master than duty. However rare true love may be, it is less so than true friendship. A human being is a part of the whole called by us universe, a part limited in time and space. He experiences himself, his thoughts and feeling as something separated from the rest, a kind of optical delusion of his consciousness. This delusion is a kind of prison for us, restricting us to our personal desires and to affection for a few persons nearest to us. Our task must be to free ourselves by widening our circle of compassion, to embrace all living creatures and the whole of nature and its beauty. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university. The best way to cheer yourself is to cheer somebody else up. Albert Einstein was not just a brilliant physicist. He was a revolutionary thinker whose work transcended the boundaries of science and reached deep into the heart of philosophy. Born in 1879 in Ulm, Germany, his curiosity led him to challenge conventional wisdom and ultimately reshape our understanding of the universe itself. Through his groundbreaking theory of relativity, Einstein unlocked the mysteries of space, time, and energy, forever altering the landscape of modern science. Yet, beyond the equations and theories, Einstein was a man who viewed life with a unique lens. His intellectual journey was not confined to laboratories and chalkboards. It extended to profound reflections on the nature of existence, the importance of imagination, and the ethical implications of human progress. With an unwavering commitment to truth and justice, Einstein advocated for compassion, critical thinking, and the pursuit of knowledge for the betterment of society. His philosophy was simple: never stop marveling at the mysteries of the universe and questioning the limits of our understanding.